Not
Didn't
yet,
have so much
darling.
luck.
What happened? Brown out?
We didn't have so much luck with that last live broadcast. Got cut off, and well, the signal seems to be a little bit better. So, welcome back.
Hello, where are you still there?
10, 11, 12. Okay, we're getting more.
No, no, no watch yet. This one is the time.
Ah,
Okay.
so much for my superior knowledge.
Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Class started now. Class started. Please participate.
The oracle is in.
Please participate. Tell us your...
Michael Skin. Anybody with? Oh, that's you. Ah, Joe. Good
Joe,
morning.
Manang Joe, hello, good morning. Yeah, we got a live chat earlier, but it's just suddenly cut off.
It just crumbled.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Yeah, so we still have three. We still have 3 students on the row. That one, okay? Okay. That's good.
Okay.
We have 4. Oh, yes.
Are we talking to people who have no problems?
Yeah,
Wow.
okay.
That would be wonderful.
How about comments? How about, tell us anything. We're here.
So how about where are you guys? So Joe, Michael, where are you?
So now we just want, okay, if you don't have problems, then we're gonna...
I'm watching videos from Saudi Arabia. So you must be an OFW. How's the work going?
Yeah.
Tell us how you're doing, because we'd like to think that they're not all true. Michael Skinner, I'm currently in South Korea. Well, glad to know that it's not North Korea.
Which I'm gonna answer. To say something and I'm gonna find it.
Joe, I did a few years ago now. I did an art commission for a. Let me see. It was a movie theater. It was a movie theater restaurant in Chicago, something like Hollywood, but it was based around the incredible interest in the Wizard of Oz, and I sculpted 4 life-size figures from the Wizard of Oz, of Dorothy, of the Tin Man, the Tin Woodsman, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. Maybe you could find that.
Yeah,
see if they still have that exhibit up. Probably not.
Yeah, wait.
What? Singapore. We thought about going to Singapore when we need to do our ballot buy-in visa again. Well, Michael Skinner, the video keeps freezing. Edinburgh. I spent a little time in Edinburgh when I was in the army. Believe it or not, I was in the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, Scottish regiment, and I wore a kilt for some years. Yes. Hello, you're doing great. Keep it up. God bless. From Dubai with love. That's Jeed. Would that be Jeed Salbalosa? Sylvanet. Hi, watching from KSI. That's great, Chance. I will ask around. Wizard of Oz is still very popular here in the until I started doing those commissions of those 4 figures. I never realized just how incredible the following is for the Wizard of Oz. Of course, I watched the movie again, and I had a book with the references on all of the background and the history. Incredible movie, by the way. Judy Garland, what an incredible! There's a special CD that is out, and it has some outtakes of Judy singing, which are absolutely heartbreaking. You should try to listen to it.
Yeah. So where we are now?
Well,
you just have your coffee.
I'm having my coffee.
Yeah, which is I'm searching the one that is question answering. What's that verse? It's, the phone is praising. The same.
What situations?
Yeah. So now I'm gonna read. If I'm just gonna open this phone.
Honey, you can't do a live broadcast and spend half the time on the phone.
No, I'm
How
I'm
can we do
reading.
that?
I'm reading that. I cannot open. I can read here.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay.
That's
Well,
another thing. That's why I let you read. You know. Yeah.
well,
So again, I'm just. What? How about if we just read a message in our advice section?
a message from our advice section.
You
So,
know.
wait a minute. Regarding the rag house children, how many children are there? Is Rachel the oldest? Rachel is the oldest. Yeah. If you look back on the rag house, when we did the first videos, we used to watch. We used to see that on the way back. There's two houses there, quite close together, and the families are obviously related. And now Rachel has changed so much. She's a lovely young lady, and the kids are terrific as well. It's really great.
Yeah.
What was it? 6 children
I think there's seven. I'm not sure, but Rachel is
over
the older,
two over the two houses.
the oldest of the girl. But there's still an older boy of Rachel. Of
Yeah.
Rachel. You know. Oh, and Manang Joe, thank you for the goat. They're still there. Thank
Right.
you. It helps them. You know.
Yes.
From grateful Filipina, hello. From Beng Omega, hello there, sweet couple. Thank you. From Silvernet, hi TNB. Usa ko ako sa tagahanga sa videos niyo. Thank you. Thank you for
USA.
subscribing our channel and thank you for sharing our videos. Okay, so there's another there's a comment here in the earlier and says that how would I able to catch I not exactly but
Okay.
how would you able to catch about age gap if somebody you hear that you're talking about the age gap, how would they handle it? At first it's quite bit difficult, but then later on I'm just using it. It just happened that people's whatever you do, people have something to say, especially the difference of our age of parents, the way he look and the way I look. So there's always been a mouth open
Who
and
could argue with a face?
and sometimes criticize. So but all you need to do is just accept and just it's their opinion. Besides, it's an open country. Open country.
Anyway, so that's almost an incentive not to learn the language. It just goes right over my head.
Yeah, because that's another thing. I really don't want to be near of the one that drank. Drink a group of guys that
Yeah.
drink alcohol because that's the group that always been I hear talking against us. Sometimes and I no, sometimes it's been nasty. But what I did is I just tell the parents, let's go, rather than I'm gonna kick these people here. So that's
I'm
how
glad that she does finish it.
yeah, because some guys once their alcohol in their mind, sometimes you never know what they're talking about. Always looking your picture, the picture of the babies. We're very happy for you both.
Okay, the vow done. Hello, ladies and germs. I'm a germ. Is that, and gosh, I'm just a germ.
Yeah, so this video is about tell us your problem. I'm Beth and this is Terrence. Okay? So if you got problems and if you got some that you need an advice from our little mind, let us know and I will answer it directly.
Still wondering, David, good morning. Still wondering why you went to McDonald's for a drink. There are more ways of having a drink. Actually, we went to McDonald's because it's right at the end. It's at the beginning of the port, the pier, and as you get off the boat at the end of that pier, and then the first big sign that you see is McDonald's, and it was McDonald's. It was wheelchair friendly, so our friend Steve, who was in the wheelchair, could easily come in. We could just move a seat and he could wheel right in and be part of the action. That was why we went there, to talk and to just have a quick bite of that kind of food.
Yeah, and at the same times, although I think we're an hour and a half, almost like that, from our place going to McDonald's, but sometimes Terrence and I just drive there all the way to McDonald's just to relax. Just talking on the road, just just have time to go out and stress free. You
Right.
know. So from Burnett, kagwapo jud ninyong duha. Kagwapo, you're guapo?
I was going to say that. I was kidding. We in the US think alcohol when we say drink. Now, isn't it funny? Different places have different ways of looking at the drink. When I first arrived in California, or a hinge or something like that, me a drink. Now, they would give you maybe, I don't know, $4 or $5 or something like that. But this man took it literally and he gave me a Coca Cola, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, from Jen Dinglasa, my problem is what's been addicted of all your videos. All we can advise is watch more videos.
Keep
Yeah,
watching.
keep watching.
Feed that addiction. It's good
Yeah.
for you.
Feed that addictions and all 50 videos a day.
50 a day.
Yeah,
My
50 a day.
My wife is completely ruthless. She's quite fearless in volunteering you to use all of your time.
Yeah. The other comments that we really have a lot of comments that we receive is our buying our blue blue bus jeepney,
Our new blue bus, and we have a terrible road, which anybody who's watched more than 10 or 15 videos will know the problems we have with that road. We live in the mountains, and it's a mountain path, a mountain road. We did have the grader come in, and that made a huge difference, but it's still difficult. Well, once we were not sure whether this blue bus would be good enough to get up the hill. Well, it's good if it's dry. And then if we get a real heavy torrential downpour, then it won't make it, which is
way back
up to our houses. It's a series of fairly level riding, a little bit up, a little bit down. And then every so often, the altitude really changes and you'll get a difference like this. So that steep one has to be negotiated, and those are the difficult ones. Well, it succeeded in the first one, but it failed on the second and got mired down. We ended up just closing the doors and walking the rest of the way in the dark, in the rain, and still thinking that we were pretty lucky to live where we live.
Yeah.
So, grateful Filipina. Congratulations in your blue bus. And 53K anytime. What's been happening with our increase in our subs is that it's been 1,000 a day. And I keep saying this, well, because I'm kind of proud of the fact that we are attracting good attention from good people for good news and our feel good channel. That's what we felt, that people would want to hear good news.
Yeah, so thank you so much. From Google Bobo, you should invest in some internet. We trying, and in fact, we're very grateful on our internet now, even if it's even if it's slow, but it really helps us.
Yeah, go Bobo. I'm assuming that you mean
we're very far.
We should invest in better quality, and we've pretty well tried most of the things that are available right now, but in the end, it does come down to signal, I think, in my ignorance. Joe Pintora, it's not a problem, but just a question. Would you like a camping tent? I emailed you, but perhaps you didn't see it among your 52,000.
You didn't reply that?
I didn't see it.
I told you
unfortunately, Joe, it's so difficult to keep a track on all of that. Like today I must have spent about 3, maybe 4 hours on dealing with comments. Even if I just go and say, put like or offensive about, is that we don't want to lose the personal touch that we finally are approved for our non-profit status. But we're going to try to do that, but things will change. Yeah, of course. And since as of now, I can't help you financially of your housing projects, I always see to it that I will not skip all of the ads. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
You're a lady.
Please don't escape our ads, you know. I know that there are videos that there are 4 ads. Please just
If you can
just
just let
let it,
them play,
let it
it
play.
does make a difference.
Yeah,
Model slipway boat kids, Nick, uh, UK. Hi from South Yorkshire. And how are you?
perfect combinations of you both.
We think so too, and we that's our dearest wish, our most heartfelt prayer.
Yeah.
Help us out on that.
Yeah,
The prayer, I
we
mean.
always trying to do every night. Yun, Silvernet, naka-addict jud na inyong videos ba? Usahay nakatawa ta, usahay pod makahilak.
And no, we never did. Can you scroll back again? We never did answer the comment from Joe. It's not a problem, but just a question. Would you like a camping tent? I emailed you, but you just didn't see it. Well, Joe, if you want to send us a camping tent, um, that would be fine. I'm sure that eventually, in some way, we'll be able to make a use of it, or
Yeah,
we'll find a home
we'll
for
find
it.
a home for it. From Travel Boy, where we are now. From Travel Boy, I moved to Angeles City. What are your thoughts on this city compared to the rest of the Philippines? There seems to be a lot of expat here so far.
Well, you're probably talking about that area of Angeles, which is fields, and that's where most of the expats who are here for a good time or what they think of as a good time go. And there's a lot of prostitution, bars. Um, uh, Not everybody goes there for that. Maybe some go to meet other expats and they have a drink, and nothing wrong with that. Uh, I personally stayed away from that. I mean, you cynics will say, well, obviously you're going to say that. You're not going to sit next to your wife and say, oh, it was my favorite place, but it wasn't. And I never went there. I used to drive through it,
Yeah,
which you
because
have to do.
yeah, because one time I think when we get the Volkswagen, we passed by on that area, and then it's a lot there. It's a lot of foreigner there, and I said to
Yes.
Terence, why is it there's a lot of foreigner here? And Terence explained me that about
Yeah.
that scenario there.
And a lot of the horror stories of expats who have been taken for which, ethically, they perhaps might not want to let their mother know that they're doing. So, men and women. So, yeah, that's where a lot of it comes from. And that lifestyle it comes from, where it's most likely that if it's going to go wrong, it will go very badly wrong.
Yeah, so go to place that you're comfortable at the same time, place that you are safe. From Roger Lay, I have a questions for the experts. Tell us, sir, what's your question? From Joe Pentore, you didn't answer my question. Yes
Well,
or no?
yes, I did. Yes, if you're talking about if you want to send that to us in a like my inbox or something, yeah, sure, great. We'll, as I say, if we can't use it ourselves, we will find someone who can put that to very good use. And what was the other one? Are we embarrassed? What was that? Can we scroll down a little?
Are you embarrassed?
Are you embarrassed about what? Did we miss?
About that. Better you do more editing and use.
Very good at all of that, and that's the source. I need a more technical approach to a channel. Probably want music at the beginning and fast forwards and all kinds of fast forwards and all kinds of stuff like that. And we think that the content that we put on is about real life, and it's not about computer graphics or um, computer generated images or anything like that, which I happen to love. It's about real life, and that's what we're sticking with. What we
and at the same time,
to love, it's about real life, and that's what we're sticking with. What we
and at the same time, I tried already to put music on that on our videos. It just happened. It will add another hour for me to upload. So that's why, we just want to stick on simple and at the same time easy for upload, because sometimes
yes.
20 minutes videos takes us 4 hours to upload, or 10 minutes takes us 1.5 hours, so bear with us.
So our interest in All right.
to upload. Or 10 minutes takes us 1.5 hours,
Yeah.
so bear with us.
So our interest is in getting up a ton of videos. That's what we do. That's how in less than 2 years we've made videos. So that's really what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Difference in approach.
from Roger Lee, this is the questions. I am 58 and mahal ko is 30. I'm disabled bet with a bad back, but I'm also medically engineered to be bionic
In
in
the
the
bedroom,
bedroom. So mahal tells me I will need a lot of pen beds. Laughing out loud.
pain beds.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe talking about pain meds. Maybe that's autocorrect strikes again. Well, and you're engineered to be bionic. I think maybe
What
a
is
little.
bionic?
Well, part machine, part human. Is that right? Well, all we can say is that let's hope that uh, that doesn't lead to the need on your wife's part to need some bionic engineering herself to withstand the assault.
Yeah, good luck,
You
sir.
just went from Ray Shamrock, my friend in
Hi,
Manchester.
Beth, Terence Ray from Manchester. Nice to see you live again. God bless.
Right.
Thank you, sir. From Joe Pentora about saying yes. I told you about 10.
Saying yes.
Yeah, your videos are fine without music, so you don't have to worry about copyrights.
That's
what we talk on.
Occasionally, when we're doing a video out on location, there might be some karaoke or some other monstrosity playing in the background, and that affects our video. We get told that there will be, I mean, supposing there's a Beatles song playing in the background, there might be the owner of that copyright will make a claim against us automatically by the computer.
From Ray Shamrock, I have wife that ignore all I say. Then just try.
You do, Ray.
Just
Ray,
be patient.
We're brothers. We're brothers in agony. That's
patience,
That's what I have. What?
Maybe the reasons why your wife ignore what you say because she wants more attention. They are like that. So in other words,
how does that work?
Try to do the reverse. Don't give him a don't try to. Heroes YouTube. Hello, watching from Batangas.
Connection is unstable. Please say your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to connect.
Yeah, from Peter Anna Atanasov. I have girlfriend in Davao, but I'm scared to visit in Mindanao, so I plan to take her on vacations to Thailand so we can see each other.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, but not all Mindanao is one huge landmass. It's the biggest island in the Philippine chain. So
and I think it's safe now.
You can research it, can't you, and find out which parts are
Mindanao
safe.
that is not safe, but Mindanao is a biggest part, biggest province, biggest part of the Philippines. So you need to just go to the place that is safe, besides there's a lot of army there, military, so just don't go to the place that is scared. You can Google it. You can Google and find out on that.
So Israela Samastra. Hello from Israel. How are you?
Who is Nick UK?
Nick UK. Hi, grateful Filipino. Not quite sure. Can you do a little bit more on that? Hi.
No, there always been what do you call that? Replying hi.
Oh, I see. Is this there's grateful Filipino. Are we getting it? Are we getting in the way of the conversation?
Yeah, maybe their boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, from Ray Shamak, wish you well. My wife will always fighting me as I love to send box.
I'm in UK to work, not in Philippines. Ray Shamak.
Yeah.
You're there to work. I didn't realize that. Okay.
From Simon Matters. Hi, Terence and Beth. Simon. Good to see you live. No, we need to go back because there are some.
Okay.
Here. From Ngawang Choydon. Hi, I like the simplicity of your life. She looks so innocent. Love from Nepal. You guys planning to have babies? Yes. Ray Shamrock, thank you. Yes, Terence, we are brother Englishmen. The Rose YouTube, my asking if you're 3 subscriber from Australian from is if they are married.
One of them was married.
Yeah. Carrie.
Kerry,
Carrie is
Kerry
married.
was married I believe he was married for 50 years.
Yeah. And so the two, Steve and Chris, are
available.
Yeah, available. From Clave Hawk, if you find yourself out Naga, Way, you and Beth are more than welcome to stay overnight at our place as a getaway. Yeah, from Bang on Vega, you guys very busy for helping other sick peoples in small ways. That's adorable. God bless you always. From Ross Torion, hello Terence and Beth watching from Singapore. Thank you sa stress-free ng inyong mga videos. Happy ako na nakita ko kayo. Thank you for subscribing.
Which means what?
It means that he's watching our videos from she's in Singapore and it makes her stress-free. And he's very happy that you found us. Thank you.
We are too.
Where we are now, hon?
Here.
From Magna Carta, could you guys scroll up to the problems my friend has? Thanks.
Scroll up. So we've got to go back.
What's
that? Is quite a river. One of the best books I ever wrote was Mark Twain, and he talked about his life on the Mississippi. Get your hand off my coffee.
Yeah, from Ray Shamrock, is there everything you like me to pick you up from that you will like?
Chance, is there anything you would like me? You could. There is actually. If you could manage to fold flat into a manila envelope a Land Rover Discovery, it doesn't have to be brand new. 2 years old would be fine as long as it's white. And if you could send that, be very careful how you fold it because sometimes they're difficult to start when they've been folded.
Yeah, from Darrow's YouTube. Yeah, it's just a joke, okay? From there,
honey,
it's just a joke, okay? From there,
honey, sorry.
Yeah, from Franz Tomo. Hi, Terence and Beth. My problem is my forever. I'm still searching. Continue searching. Just continue searching, right?
Yes. We're back onto our connection is unstable, and we're being asked to please. Yeah, we just had one of those little breaks where it says connection is unstable. Please wait. So we're back again.
Yeah. So our advice for you, Franz Tomo, just continue searching and try and dating online. One who who do you think is single?
And who you like their comments.
Because
if you like the way that they comment and the kind of character that seems to reveal, then I guess that would be the kind of person that you would say hello to. We've just seen it on here, two people saying hi to each other.
Yeah, and aside from that, I think the best, if you're from the very beginning, we got 2 subscribers now who is live happily together in Iloilo. Steve Girbler, Sir Steve Girbler from England, I think from UK, now happily live in Iloilo with Marjorie, with Mom Marjorie.
You're both.
Yeah, so where we are now.
Okay. Well, I watched the last video of yours with Alan, the Canadian guy. He seems so funny, giving big talk like $1 million. I think you better back off from such a thing. It's old news now. He's gone. The idea when he showed up from the generosity of 3 people that helped him. 2 Canadians helped him to get back to Manila to check with the embassy, and then our friend and mentor and that little girl. I will make sure that he gets back to Alan, as we called him. We had a message from him, and he said, "Please don't give my girlfriend any more money," from which we assumed that, and actually he did tell us that he was giving her his ATM for his benefit. He was getting 10,000 a month benefit. So instead of us giving her money, she was going to take it from his benefits. So it's old news. No need to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, from Anne Lawas. Hello, Terence and Beth. Good to see you both doing live videos. Thank you, ma'am. From Peter Ata, ma'am. From Peter Ata Nasob. When I visited Manila last month, it wasn't allowed to smoke outside.
You weren't allowed to smoke outside.
I think there are some parts of what you call that,
where
and
they're
laws
getting,
and
yeah,
policies.
where they're getting very strict about all of that. And yeah, I don't smoke, so obviously I say great because I don't want to smoke other people's secondhand smoke, as they call it.
Yeah.
So, Brandon and Lovely, good evening. We are very happy you have a new bus. Hope all is well uh, and everything is going good. Well, it's not perfect, but then if we had wanted to try to make it, if we had wanted to try to make it as perfect as everybody on this channel right now.
Yeah, from Anne Lawas. What did he say? From Anne Lawas, Terence
Laws
and Beth.
and laws.
Anne Lawas.
Laws.
From Anne, Terence and Beth, I'm looking for the right man in my life. I'm 31 years old from Cebu, Philippines.
Boy, if we had the answer to everyone that writes to us on this, and we only charged 50 cents for the answer, we would be rich beyond our wildest dreams. And we really wish that we could help, but we're just not, we're not a dating site. And actually, we don't know people except by the same way that we know you right now.
Yeah.
And we know you from 3 lines on our TV screen, on our computer screen. That's how much we know about laws. We're sure you're great, and we're sure that many other people who might like to meet you are great as well. But we don't know.
Yeah, just wishing you well because
Yes.
we receive a lot of inquiries about marrying a foreigner, looking for foreigner, or looking for Filipina. We're not a dating site, but we wish you all the best.
Yes.
Yeah, from Stephen Davis. Hi, from Angeles. From Chris Dempsey. Hello, from San Diego. Do you have time to sleep? You're always posting videos.
Well, we do operate close. Not to seem like we're trying to be heroes, but we do operate close to exhaustion when we get really busy. Like right now, what is it? It's 8:30 right now. We've had dinner.
Still early.
We're still working. Now, this is early. Now Beth usually goes to bed a little earlier than I do, but very often I'm awake until 12 or 1 or even 2 lately.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot to do.
Yeah, I stare and sleep around 12, 1 or 2 because once I get up, I always ask him, what time did you go to bed? Because usually I'm in bed 10, 11. I can't, because I want my pimples to be gone. Because I noticed that if I sleep around 1 o'clock, my pimples, I noticed that if I sleep around 1 o'clock, my pimples, that pimples will go away. From Jim S. On the light text for a great mix and adds flavor to the channel at good times. From Emily, good evening, Terence and Beth. Shout out from New Jersey.
From New Jersey.
From Cantiva's farmhouse, it's for the economy. Yeah, it's for the economy to buy rice, to buy dried fish, to buy sinigang.
So Gary HVA. Where is it? It's gone. I was reading it and it's gone.
Wait,
what did you do with it?
It suddenly.
What?
It just suddenly, Gary. That's the one, right?
Thank you, Terence, for bringing up spaghetti in one of your old videos. My Filipino wife, Susan,
makes spaghetti with meatballs.
Spaghetti with meat. It's not really, Philippine spaghetti is not really spaghetti, is it? It's kind of sweet with, usually with hot dogs. Not my kind of spaghetti at all. Too sweet. I like mine to be savory.
Yeah, from more than biological 08. Hi D, it is the same here. When you say drink, I need a drink. It means alcohol. Drink too. Not all here are good in English, although the Philippines used to be a U.S. territory. To be a U.S. I don't know.
It used to be a U.S. territory.
From John, good evening, Terence and Beth from South Australia. Brendan and Lovely, good to see Wally Girl video. Yeah, but Wally Girl is in bed now. He got insomnia.
So what's that? France, Tomo, thank you.
Cantiba's farmhouse.
Ah, that's a message. An inter message.
Yeah, from John.
Is Wally Girl single?
Yeah, he is exclusively dating. Exclusively, impulsively, and never forget. The Rose.
Even I didn't understand that. Okay. My friend watching D Rose YouTube. My friend watching your
Blogs.
blogs. She's asking what is the name of your subscriber from Australia wearing black shirt and if he has Facebook. I think actually you're talking about Tracy, our Australian adventurer, I think, and he is actually
I,
all but married. He is
no, the one that visiting yesterday.
which
Steve, whenever we
so that must be Steve.
yeah, we're not even if we got Facebook of them and email, we're not forwarding any email or Facebook account, for their privacy.
Well, but if you, as you have now put this up,
Maybe he
if he
watches.
sees this
Yeah.
and he's interested, then he will get in touch.
Yeah. Because we wanted also to respect what their decision.
Yes. Very gallant.
From Sir Barry, where we are now,
There.
it's hanging.
Honey, why is that arrow always in
I
the
don't
way?
know.
Well,
From Madeline, good evening, Sir Terence and Beth, and good evening, everyone. From Jude Pentora, I have a problem. I'm sure you can everyone. From Jude Pentora, I have a problem. I'm sure you can solve this. Communicate to you both via email.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And our email is at the end of every video.
Yeah, it just happened. It just mixed. Yeah, it just happened. It just mixed up friends and no notifications from Facebook or from YouTube notification because it will pop up. Another email was not been seen or been read. So what I did, I make sure that those will go to spam the Facebook notifications and at the same time the YouTube comment notifications or subscriptions. So we can easily monitor the email, personal email.
And Joe, a little tip: if you do email me, put something in the subject which will show that you who you are and what you'll to answer them and be on their list and all of that, and they are in business, and they do it by email. They make it seem as if it's very personal. They'll say, open it thinking, well, this is from somebody who either knows me or wants to know me, and I should open this, and then I find out that it's just spam. So make it clear that you're not spam.
Yeah. Ma'am, we're reading your message.
You didn't tell me about the tent.
I told you that.
No, honey, you
maybe
didn't
you're
tell me
asleep.
about the tent.
Maybe you're asleep.
Maybe I just looked as if I was awake. Sometimes I'm like that.
Yeah, because sometimes I inform him, and then he said, you reply that. So maybe he just mix up. Maybe when I told him, he's just daydreaming. Right? Yeah, from Lorena Fortes, hello Terence and Beth. I'm watching you from Paris and your simple life is like a good model of couple. You both showing that not wealth is the reasons to be happy. Guys, Sir Terence and Beth, nakapunta na ba kayo dito sa Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental? Yeah, we've been there. I think
I was going to say that.
Last year we've been in Dumaguete.
Yes, we did.
I think May or April for 5 days.
And we've been talking about going back.
Yeah. And then it just happened that it's just the timing,
We're just so busy. We're almost afraid. We're almost afraid to leave home at the moment because if we get something that has to be dealt with urgently on our non-profit application, then we need to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're hoping that we're gonna receive a good news from SEC, from Social Securities and Exchange Commission this week, and then after that, gonna proceed to the BIR. So that's what our prayer. So thank you to all for the prayers about that completions of that papers. Yes. Yeah, from Emily, Terence, and Beth, I have problem now. My mother is an addicted in your channel. Feed him with a lot of videos. And so don't escape the ad, okay? Don't escape the ad. Just let the ad runs, okay? And it will be where we are now, hon.
I don't know. You've been flashing about. Why does it? I'm getting dizzy looking at this.
No, it's just happened.
Where? How the big blue new truck? How is it? It's good in the dry. In fact, it's great in the dry. We do have a small problem with it on the fuel pump, which we are going in hopefully tomorrow, and we're going to get that fixed on the guarantee. So it's not a problem, but it's really good to drive. It has been a pleasure, and it's so convenient. If you saw we have a video today about all the kids.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Have a look at the video today. Our first use of it as well as a church bus, and we picked up so many kids, and they just loved it. And it's such a pleasure to see the kids having a great time. And for them, actually, riding in that bus is like it's a huge high for the week. And I usually have all of the kids from Baby Jane will sit in the front with me, and when they are delivered safely back home, then the four little girls are in the front with me, and they love riding in the truck as well. So it's just win-win all around, and we're very
Yeah,
very
and
happy we got it.
yeah, and it happens now that supposedly because our big blow is broke, so we're using the red. So Terence every Sunday it takes him 4 trips to get,
With the red.
yeah, getting back and forth to that area. But what happened this afternoon? Just one go and it finished.
It was great.
One go to Tulang, one go to
Yeah,
Tanghaligi, and it's
two
finished.
two trips.
Yeah. From Christopher Bryant, hello Terence and Beth, watching from near Orlando, Florida. I'm enjoying watching your giveaways to the local kids. Always gives me smile. Thank
Well,
you.
that's something that we always have comments on. I mean, there are some people with very orderly minds, which actually we don't have very orderly minds. Beth and I go for I don't know, just trying to make things fun. When some of these kids are living on a dirt floor with a leaky roof, and life is not always a lot of fun. So when we give away things, we don't try to make them line up like I don't know, like they're at a supermarket. Try to make it look like fun. And that's what Beth does, and it's her specialty. When you've got a person who can take 52 children into a store and still have a smile on her face at the end, you have a special person. Yes, you are.
He's just
Don't start an argument.
he's
Okay.
just overloading on it. From more than
Just a minute. I'm doing what?
what do you call that? Over.
Ober.
Yeah.
What does ober mean?
Yeah, from more than biological 08. We're finished this, right?
No.
My grandmother used to be a teacher with American co teacher and principal. My elder used to sing the U.S. national anthem in school with the American flag and flag raised together. From Jenny, hi, I'm now watching you guys. Ang saya-saya yung dalawa tingnan.
I was
Thank
going to
you.
say,
Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. From Ngawang Chudon, how old are you, Beth? This foreigner is damn lucky to have her. Asian has great family values and she's gonna be take good care of you at this age. God bless you both. Yeah, I'm 29.
actually, I'm actually taking care of myself.
He's very
I mean,
healthy.
yeah.
He's very healthy, and at the same time, sometimes I tell Terence, are you not tired? You're already old. Look at that man over there.
Isn't it encouraging that someone says, "Oh, aren't you tired? I mean, you're old. I mean, look at you. You're just an old person. Why aren't you tired?"
Because sometimes we drive, right? We drive, and then I look at the tricycle driver, the motorcycle driver, the other drivers, and I said to Terence, look, you're the winner because supposedly in your age, you've just been sitting there and bedridden. But here you are, you know, because majority of the drivers are young, maybe in their 40s, in their 50s, but in the age of Terence. And I said, there's one time that we walk, we drive, and then there are some rice field there, and there's an old man looking at the rice field, and I said to Terence, look at that man. You're older than him, but look at you. You're still driving. So yeah, he's very healthy. I think
That's very true.
I think
This
because
this started off as a feel good channel. How are you doing?
no, I think also because he has no vices, you know. He has no he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, and sometimes sometimes when I get cranky, for example, I read some comments and I'm getting annoyed. I said to Terence, "Can we both wine? You know, we both wine, you know, right?"
Let me tell you something. Beth's bottle of wine is a fruit
Yeah,
juice.
it's
It's a
it's
fruit juice
grapes.
in a wine bottle that they've made it look like champagne. And Beth is completely fooled. It has zero content alcohol
Yeah, but why is it if I drink that I'm sleeping?
because you're fooled by the advertising,
Ah,
right?
because I bought that.
When we went to Baraka, she asked the waiter. She keeps hearing me say that when we have visitors or people who want to visit us, I say, we're not a white beach and pina colada type of vacation. We're hardworking, going around helping people and all of that. So we're not that kind of vacation. So she heard pina colada. So we get to Baraka and we're on the beach, and she says to the waiter, "Pina colada, is it very alcohol?" Well, what does it mean, very alcohol? And of course, the waiter wants to sell a pina colada. So I say, "Oh no, no, you're fine." And so she has a pina colada. She drinks maybe half or a third of it, right?
Yeah, and it
And
makes
then
me dizzy.
then she goes away and starts, "Well, I'm feeling very, very fed up."
Yeah, it just happened like that. I just only zip a little, and then suddenly I have no strength. But here, when we bought that
The
May,
juice.
the May grape sizzling like that wine, I don't know. We bought that, right? And then I put that in the ref, and then Darren said, "Oh, what happened to the wine that you bought?" And I said, "It's finished. It's gone. That's why I got a good sleep last night."
Believe me, it doesn't have any alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's just the wine. It's
Yeah,
nothing, you know. But sometimes I drink that. We bought that, and sometimes we talk, and then we have a little sip. You know,
of, of grapefruit
watching
juice.
watching the
We are
sunset.
we are such ravers.
Yeah, from where we are now, darling.
I don't know.
Brenda and Lovely, congratulations on 52,000 subscribers. You really deserve more than amazing works that You do. God bless Amping always. Thank you. What Crimes Dempsey, I'm also addicted to your videos. Never know what to expect.
Us too. I always say that we never know really what to expect. Terence, I thought we'll all celebrate your 50K with a bottle of wine or something. Well, me too, but I'm not bragging. Well, I suppose I am. It passed so quickly. It was like a flash. The next day, we're at 51,000 and then 52. And what are we waiting for right now? 53,000?
Yeah, we're hoping tomorrow afternoon. Yeah,
Last night, we went to 52,000 at 9:40.
yeah.
9:40. What time is it now?
We're 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, we'll be marching on to 54.
Yeah, well, that's what we're hoping for. From Joe Pentora, do you have a seatbelt for Poogie already? I will send him one if you don't have one for him. Thank you, ma'am. That dog is really, really
we
amazing.
don't
We're
we
very
don't have a seatbelt for Poggy.
his name.
Actually, when I braked the other day and he slid straight off the seat. Oh, John, I have been watching some of your old videos and building your own house by hand. You did a great job. Thank you. I built that before we didn't have the money. We didn't have the money then to to have the normal things like cement and block and all of that. So I decided that I would build it out of metal stud. And a piece of metal stud you can easily lift, and you can make whole walls and fabricate them and then erect them with a little bit of help. And it's not heavy. It just needs a different design. That's all. But thank you for that compliment. Well,
Yeah, from Ahmed Agnovis Vlog, do
geez.
Batchoy for president. I ride. Oh, Watch the video. I ride on my own this afternoon from from the road going out here.
Drove.
I
She
drove.
drove.
So watch that video. Where we are
Sean,
now.
I saw that. Haha, you finish it, Terence. What happened?
From
Go back a little bit to have a look. What happened?
nothing.
How about Terence? No, no, I don't know what it.
Yeah.
I saw.
From
Yeah.
from Susie Paul, parents, speaking of wine, have you ever tried the Pimos coconut wine yet?
We did try that once, and there are two strengths on that. You know, there's one where it strengthens up quite a bit and can be quite alcoholic, and it's a cheap drink for the alcoholics. But we tried it when it was in its
Yeah, in
early
Sari
stages
store. Yeah.
at the Sari store, and a lot of people were outraged because we allowed the kids to have a sip.
Yeah, we called it tuba.
Tuba?
Yeah. Sometimes we call it tuba, and the other one is kinutil. It's a tuba with egg, and it's delicious.
And Ray Shamrock says, I'm going to bring you a drink, Beth. You will lie it. I'm thinking that's autocorrect. Then again, you will like it. Yeah.
Yeah, from the Kopach, hi, lovely couple watching from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, praise God for reaching out our needy kababayan. We appreciate what you are doing. Where we are now. From Ireland, Galbraith, I have heard a young woman will keep an old man young, and you are living proof. What you say? I have heard a young woman will keep an old man young. I don't understand it.
Well, you will make me delay the aging process.
Ah.
Right. In other words, I won't get old as fast if I'm with you.
Yeah,
actually, I was doing okay by myself. You know that, don't you? I didn't come along and suddenly turn into Rip Van Winkle because of this one here.
No, if you notice in our early videos, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Yeah, from Grace Bulakinto, hi, how to find a good foreigner? How to find a good foreigner,
Han? I haven't been looking for any good foreigners. We have been very lucky. We've got some great friends, but sadly for you, they're all taken.
Yeah.
I don't think Terence drinks or ever smoked.
Reasons why he has such great health.
I went through the same thing of that most young men go through, where they drink and they get drunk, so that the next day they can say, "Oh boy, was I drunk last night? I could hardly remember anything," and just act a little bit stupid. I got over that, and I stopped drinking, and actually never really got into it. And anyway, as a musician, working in a touring band on the road for, I think it was 7 years or a little bit more maybe, I watched people who drank a lot destroy themselves. They destroyed their marriage and their family. Not all of them, of course, but the ones who were heavy drinkers, boy, it's a one-way slide right down into oblivion.
Yeah, and at the same time, others thought that drink is a way to escape their problem, which is not true, because if you drink tonight, your problem when you wake up is still there. All you need to do is find a solutions on your problem rather than trying to sleep your problem. Okay? From being Ombiga, how is Jessica and James? Are their house built already? Which define and love each other. Yeah, James will be back, I think, at the end of this month. Not sure. But they're going to continue their house.
He has to go back to America to work and earn American dollars to come back here in order to be able to build that house. And it's as simple as that. And people are saying, oh, that they abandoned the house. No, they didn't abandon the house. They're working on their house. But he is a contractor in America, and he prefers to be here to oversee work. And he works with the workers. So that's the way that it works there. So, Peter, what? I started to read it. I read the name and you vanished it. Where? Peter Atanasov. I heard that it's very difficult for Filipinos to eat European Schengen visa.
Yeah,
Schengen. to get a visa, even if they are married to a European citizen. Do you know anything about that subject? I know quite a bit about that. They, in every uh, in every embassy, when they interview people, they have one person there who just says no. So no matter what, they say no. And if it's your luck or bad luck to get that one person when you go for an interview, you are toast. You- You're not going to get it. And they can come up with the most impossible uh, reasons for why you would not be granted that visa. It might be because, well, it was Tuesday. And no one will question them. They have ultimate judgment freedom. And it's their job, I believe, it's their job to say no. So you really got to prepare as much as you can, show as much as you possibly can, irrefutable evidence that you intend to return. That's the thing. In every one of these other countries, they're afraid that people are going to stay. So you have to show that you have a lot to come back to. And that's the big thing. That's the big challenge, to show that you have
Yeah.
everything to return for. We haven't tried. We haven't tried for that kind of visa, even though I'm British by birth and American by citizenship. We haven't even tried yet. Maybe next year that will be different.
Yeah, from Ray Shamrock, Beth, I brought you a bottle of Irish cream. It the
Oh,
same at Bailey's cream. You like it?
Bailey's cream. You'll
I don't
like it.
know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, from John. Yes, Terence looks younger with no beard.
I liked my beard. Why? Well, not everybody says that. Quite a few people said you look great with your beard. I have a problem. Terence misunderstood my intentions about the hospice.
What
I
is
wasn't trying
hospice?
to be rude. I was offering an idea. You needn't scowl and berate my idea as you did. Sorry, Rick. It's been said before. And it's just not possible. Think about what you said, and then perhaps you will understand that yes, it was slightly offensive because it made it seem as if I didn't care. We care very much about all of the people that we do, but we're not equipped to help what may be a terminally sick person. So in a way, you shouldn't describe the way that I responded as scowling and berating your idea. We get lots of people who make a judgment and say, you should do this and you should do that. And they don't do anything themselves. So perhaps taking care of these children and everything, you should be teaching them birth control so they don't have as many kids. That's what you should be doing. Instead of that, you should be setting up a center where they'll learn about that and you'll give out contraceptives and all of that. And we've said in the past, look, as soon as you get here and get that,
Fine.
you got to understand, my friend, the volume of this kind of judgment that we get. So maybe you were just the straw that broke the camel's back. I apologize, and I'm glad that you come back and said this. Perhaps now we both understand each other a little better. Good evening to you.
Yeah, from Mark Coach, Terence, when you had a beard, you look like Mitch Miller. Who is Mitch Miller?
Mitch
Huh?
Miller, I have no idea. Big Scott Games. Hey there, my best couple on YouTube. Cheers to you both. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. As I said, if you're here and you're not subscribed yet on our channel, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And also, you could subscribe to my channel, A Foreigner's Wife in the Philippines. If
Yes.
you have time, just go there. I upload some videos, sometimes I'm not, but I'm going to. Okay?
Right.
From Mark Coach, band leader. So Mark Miller is a band leader. From Ngawang,
Okay.
from
Okay. God,
Ngawang
I should know that, shouldn't
Koidon. It's good to see you helping poor. Are they really comfortable putting their videos for world to see? Or where's that? Or you take consent before, or they actually know that you guys are uploading on social media? They know. They know what we're doing, and at the same time, they know where our help came from.
When we go and we put a video, when we take a video, we make it very clear that the way that we raise money from abroad is by showing their story. And they volunteer, and they are willing to have their story broadcast. Like you say, yes, they are willing to do that.
Can you get the
So,
charger,
yeah,
hon?
sure.
Slow ba? Yeah, from Nico Van de Hever, where we are now. From Nico Van de Hever. Hi there, love your videos. Thinking of going to Manila. The one that is still here, hon. No,
What?
the one here.
Oh, okay, this one?
Yeah. Love your videos. Thinking of going to Manila for holiday. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's low ba? Still cord. Okay now. Light.
Thank you.
Yeah, from Nico Abandon Ever. Hi there, love your videos. Thinking of going to Manila for holiday and then maybe plan to relocate for good from South Africa. Met a woman only. Any tips on how to search for apartment and work?
Work might be difficult. What you might have to do is, if you're going to marry a Filipina, then you would be able to, through her, you would be able to run some kind of business. That's what usually happens. As for searching for an apartment, if you've come from that kind of a place, an apartment, you've probably got nightmares playing over and over in your mind. It's not that here, especially if you're in the province. You could go out today at this time of night and find an apartment in Taliban, and you would only be paying somewhere between 3,000 and 6,000 pesos a month. It's easy here, so much easier.
Yeah, from the Kopach, please do some cooking session to your channel bit if you can. Well, try, sir. It just happened. I'm not a good cooker. Yeah, ngawang, that's good. Just wanted to be sure I don't want you in trouble later. From Living Free Parents, be careful of the YouTube name Just Me. He's spreading big lies about you. Where we are. On other channels, I don't believe him at all, but
Well,
we
it won't be the first time that
yeah.
people have spread lies about us. What they don't understand is that we have 5,000 videos. 5,000 videos that show everything that we've done. And we stand by those videos. And boy, you can fool people if you make one or two videos. Try making 5,000 and fooling people. These are, I think, bottom feeders. That's how I view them. Most of the time, they're not even real people. They're someone who have just decided. I mean, what kind of a name is Just Me? So, no matter how big, we could make 1,000 houses, and these people would still be there, like dogs, yapping at our heels. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we know who he is, and at the same time, he's supporting to us from before, but turns out sour. But thank you, sir, and God bless. Thank you. Yeah, from Paul. Then hi there, greetings from Stock on Trent, England.
Stoke on Trent.
I can't wait to get out of Blighty and live there.
I haven't heard that expression, Blighty, for a long time, so.
Yeah,
I wish you well on your plans for coming out here. Yeah, come out, start a great life.
From Aldrin Galbraith, not many 79 years old men have your energy level. I'm giving all the credit to them.
Well, you can't give all the credit to Beth. Sorry, much as I love this girl, my energy is my energy, and it's mine.
Yeah, from Thor Arnie Hobland. By the way, it is Daddy who sent the message. I think I'm not sure if you are Kara. I forgot.
By the way, it is Daddy who sent the message.
Yeah, are you Kara or Arne Hobland? I think so. From Araceli, hello Tenby, I'm planning to come home for vacation. I hope to visit Bohol to see you both in personal and give my little gifts for all mothers out there. You're very welcome. Where we are now.
Offline. John, offline. Oh, maybe we just went offline then.
Yeah, from Big Scout Games, you both have no reasons to explain anything. Video doesn't lie. You show all that you do for everyone. People needs to watch all your videos and then all their questions will be answered.
Now you've hit upon you've hit upon the main thing, and that is the people that do what they do. A man who looks very sick, uh, he actually looks as if he's suffering quite bad health, and he wonders about talking about what we do and what we do. And I don't believe that he's ever watched more than two or three videos, and I don't think that he's ever watched a video all the way through. Otherwise, he couldn't possibly have the information, or he couldn't have the viewpoint that he has, because what we do is all up there. It's all up there for everybody
Yeah,
to see.
everything is in video. From Rick Odell, I am married to a Filipina from Cebu and her daughter is here also in Florida. My last visit to Cebu was 1 week before the earthquake.
That was when Beth and I met.
Yeah. Yeah, where it looks like
Do you have any news? What's that one up there?
Allen. You already gave an update about Allen. Our Mindoro journey with Michael and Lynn.
Refresh.
My
John
wife.
is saying refresh, guys.
Okay. My wife is Filipina from Oriental Mindoro. We will retire there. Her and her two girls are here in USA with me. I can't wait to go back there. I love the Philippines.
Me too. Are we going to refresh?
No, the refresh is talking to others.
Okay.
Not to us.
All right.
Where we are now.
Yes, I know that. It's why I mentioned it. We are very happy here. And we found our mission here. That's one of the we just dealt with. Your wife is very cute. Yes, she is. How did you meet? We met through somebody else who gave pictures and suggestions. Why don't you call him? Why don't you call her? And we eventually got together and texted, and then we actually met on the day of the earthquake. But one of the other subscribers has now mentioned.
Yeah,
the earth did shake for me.
Sometimes the earthquake, sometimes things happen for love happens in unexpected direction. That's awesome. From Kopach, if people has the same fashion just like you both, then what a big difference that would be.
Yes, it would. Some people got annoyed with that and said, Tess, why you build a washing machine, for goodness sake? Well, we have a washing machine, but we were showing a video of what a Filipino would look like doing traditional laundry, which is millions of Filipinas right now are doing laundry like that.
Yeah, it's just sometimes we did video, we do things just for video, like planting,
Yes.
like any riding the carabao,
Yes, Beth doesn't ride the carabao to and from Taliban every day. It doesn't happen. She just did it the once, and we took a video of it.
From Grace Blackento, can you help me to find a foreign man to be my friend or etc. or something, etc.
I missed the old video in Nanai's kitchen, Beth cooking a meal together. Yes, we eat in that kitchen every day, and if you come and visit, that's where you will eat with us. When people come and visit us, and we are the most visited channel on YouTube, I feel confident in saying that. How many people have we hosted right now?
I think 40, almost 40.
Someone help when
From Chris Dempsey.
Yeah. Either that, or what you can do is you can get a ballot buy-in box, and well, if you're in America, you can fill it full of $100 bills, or if you're in the UK, you can fill it full of £100 bills.
Yeah,
and just send it to us.
Yeah, and I think the other thing for that is we're gonna open a PayPal account. Goes directly to the bank account associated with our non-stock non-stock non-profit. Because we got, according to what I hear, what I gathered from the attorney that time, he mentioned us that the non-stock non-profit have his own bank book, passbook. And as what I tried to research on that we could open a PayPal that would link on that, and also could be monitor of what's happening. So we will let you inform once everything has been cleared on our SEC, on our DSWD, and we'll announce in the video that what's the latest,
Yes.
and it is where if there's already a signal.
It's going to be a lot of work
Yeah.
of a type that we're not particularly uh, keen on doing because we don't want to lose the personal touch that we have. And somebody wants to marry me. Thank you very much. But I'm kind of tied up at the moment. Um, isn't that right, honey? And
Yeah.
anyway, I'm spoiled to death. I'm just spoiled with this lady. I love her very much.
Yeah, to all who support our Patreon account, thank you so much. Thank you. Because we're able to help, and at the same time, it helps us. Thank you. Your help to our Patreon is very, very much appreciated where we are now. Living free, understandable, but your internet is cutting off, streaming on and off. You are on top of the hill, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Filipino.
Filipino.
Yeah. A lot of people write to us with plans for things that they could do, programs of education and scholarships and all of this. That's not really our job. Our job is not to go in and impose an education which may or may not be taken. Our job is to go in and help. And usually it means helping a family who have a lot of children. It's not
Yeah.
our job to judge whether they should have children or not. Our job is to just help the kids themselves get a roof over their head. That was a box of groceries for how much? 1,000
A
pesos?
thousand pesos.
1,000 pesos. Work it out. It's 1,000 pesos. How many dollars can that be?
20.
And she was complete. She just couldn't stop crying. Just on a gift as modest as that. And yet, to that woman,
It gives a lot.
it was just such a lot.
Yeah, from Mark Coach, my favorite videos are the ones of feeding the children at church, the one where you introduce lovely mate to Johnny Peanut. What happened to him? Johnny Peanut is still still commenting, and yeah, he's still a
I mean, for God's sake, what
brother
do you
Peanut.
expect? He's probably watching this now. John, you're a nut. And he's also a member of our family.
Yeah, he's been a good guy.
That's a fact. And there's a place for him. Uh, there's a place for him to rest his head any time that he should show up at the door.
Yeah, our door
Just
is.
don't do it tonight.
Yeah,
right? It's 9:10 for God's sake.
Yeah, our door in our house is very big for him. The Nana is our community here. From Paul, then, right? Goggles and cocks, chokes away.
Goggles and chocks away. A thoroughly good showing in the cricket against India in the test the other day. How would I know? I've tried to tell people this. I am spectator sport challenged. I don't know anything about them. I don't know a halfback from a fullback from a sore back. How would I know?
Yeah,
But anyway, I'm glad to hear that they did whatever they did.
From Laundry J, do you know how much longer it's going to be before the Bohol International Airport is finished? Now, because Bohol now gonna have two international airport, the in Tagbilaran and in Panglao. So it could be that it will help to bloom the tourist destinations here in Bohol.
Yeah, which we can do without, actually, to be honest and to be selfish. But it may help. I'm not too happy when people in any kind of land have an invasion of tourists.
Ang Bohol.
It's going to be a changed Bohol.
Okay. From Tracy Smith, where is it now? Can I visit on October 14th, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tracy. Who's Tracy?
I really don't know who he is, but you're very welcome.
Who are you? We're not quite sure who you are.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
You're very, very familiar. Somebody we knew once.
Yeah, that he said, I'm happy
Tracy.
and single.
Happy and single. He was absolutely adamant.
Yeah.
Of course, it turned out that he was talking.
You eat your word.
Right.
Okay?
So get
but we're
over
very
here.
happy. We're very happy for you. And you're very welcome here.
You don't have to ask.
You can come up.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah. Where we are now, darling.
If it has an airport, I don't want to live there. Going to be people everywhere. Actually, we live in hundreds and hundreds, possibly thousands and thousands of square miles of rolling hills. And an airport going in Panglao, uh, it will eventually affect us, but not for some time to come. Do you have any pictures of kids that need some sponsors, of helping those poor kids? And I am willing to help, like you two have been doing. Share your blessings for the needy.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we get the moment that we get our status approved, and we can then go back to receiving donations, then that was, we thought.
Yes, so now it's around 1:25, 1 hour and 25 minutes. So we just want to say thank you. It's time to sleep and it's time to edit videos. So thank you for being with us. We tried to do live videos once a week, every Sunday evening. So again, see you again next time, next week. And thank you for subscribing our Foreigner in the Philippines.
One quick one. Robert Matthews, glad to see you. I'm from Brisbane. I lived in
and the stream. Thank you.